You finally did it. You finally took the plunge, and today is the day. Today is the day that your BluePrint Crate LS engine shows up at your house so that you can roll it into the garage and start unpacking it. And when you open that crate, I know you're going to be smiling ear to ear. I've done it myself, but here's the thing. One of the things you're going to find in that crate is this big bad envelope. And you've ordered this LS engine because you're going to do a swap, and maybe that swap's in your 69 Chevelle or your 69 Camaro or your 65 Chevy pickup or whatever. You're replacing an inline six or a small block or a big block, whatever. You've decided to go to the LS realm. And in your envelope, you are going to get the LS installation guide. This is the guide that's going to talk about some of the key elements to the LS engine as far as the installation process at a glance. It's going to talk about break-in. It's going to talk about maintenance. It's going to talk about the dyno testing that is done to every engine before it leaves here. It's going to be talking about stuff that you need to prepare before you do the install, pre-lubing the engine, which is absolutely key, as well as some tips and tricks that might help you in your particular application, and some things to stay away from so that you don't have any issues with your engine. It's going to talk about warranty registration. It's going to talk about maintenance, that 500-mile break-in period, as we mentioned, and then some plumbing stuff for your PCV system, etc., which is really going to come in handy on those LS swaps. But one thing that it's also going to come in with is this LS EFI system installation manual. Now, depending on the combo that you choose and the accessories that you choose, your fuel injection system, maybe a Terminator X from Holley, let's say. This is going to give you some really good information on that installation as part of the swap. Now, this isn't an overall guide to swapping an LS into whatever it is that you have, but it is going to give you a bunch of information on setting up your fuel system properly, right? Which is a key element to making sure your EFI is working right. It's going to talk about mounting your ECU, where to do that and where not to. It's going to give you some tips on mounting and installing your oxygen sensor. It's going to talk about harness installation. It's going to talk about some of the wiring that goes into this with regards to fuse panels. And again, a lot of tips and tricks. This isn't a step-by-step guide. This is going to give you the tools you need, though, to make sure that you're making smart decisions as you do an installation. Now, there is a lot of information and photos on each of the connectors that you're going to have to connect on the engine. Most of those, almost all of them, are sensor specific, so you're not going to be able to mix them up. But there are some instances where you have one of the same thing on each side of the engine, and so you're going to want to pay attention to that. There is information on how many of each of these connectors you can expect to find in the harness as well, so that it helps you guide yourself through the installation process. This is one of those books that is full of invaluable information that you are going to want to keep in your toolbox, right? This is one of those that you're going to go back to no matter how many LS swaps you do. There's also some little stuff about, air inlet and what you need to do to configure that so it's going to work the best. Accelerator pedal. If you're using an electronic pedal, it's going to show you how you need to mount that and some clearance issues to get enough throw on the pedal to get full throttle. It's going to share pinout information on the ECU as well, so that if you do have a wire issue down the road, you can trace that. There's just a lot of really good information in here, as well as a great index and a replacement sensors list. So if you have a sensor that goes out, here is a part number so that you guys can get a new one of those. Of course, like all of BluePrint's crate engines, it's also going to come with an oil requirements page. It's going to come with some information on gaskets for headers, etc. Balancer, flex plate, spark plugs, stall speed recommendations. Lots of good information here. And last but not least, the best warranty in the business. So if you're getting ready to do your LS swap and you have taken the plunge and you have ordered your BluePrint crate engine, make sure you open the box, because there's tons of great information that is going to make your installation go that much smoother.